What's up guys, Matt back again, and welcome back to another community-driven video, this time our top 10 most desired Masterlise from the Red Ribbon Army arc. Before we dive into today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials for the latest updates and behind the scenes content. Check out the description below for helpful links on how and where to buy the products featured in my videos. Also, join our amazing community on Discord. We would love to have you there. And of course, if you're feeling generous, consider becoming a YouTube member. Not only will you support the channel, but you'll have a chance to win brand new Dragon Ball figures every month. As always, guys, I'd like to thank this comment right here for suggesting the Red Ribbon Army arc. I'm going to have quite a bit of fun in this video because even though the Red Ribbon Army arc is not one of my favorite arcs, I do think there's a lot of cool stuff here that you could bring into Masterlise that would just be super cool. So again, if you guys want to be showcased, if you want to basically have your comment highlighted at the start of these videos, then suggest an arc that we have not done yet. You know, you can check the playlist or the videos on my channel for this series and see, hey, you haven't done this arc yet. You should do a top 10 on that. I'd like to see what that looks like. So comment it down below or suggest a character from that arc, and I might yank your comment and put it at the start of the video. Also, yes, I am still sick. You could probably tell that I record a lot of these videos in bulk, so it's still going on. I'm still sick at this time, but hopefully I'm better by the time you see this video. But without further ado, let us dive right into this list. The Red Ribbon Army, man, like, it is a long arc. It's one of the longer arcs in Dragon Ball. I decided not to break it up. Sometimes people break it up from like the General Blue arc and then Tao Pai Pai. No, it's all, everything related to Red Ribbon Army in my eyes is just the span of the entire arc. So we're going to go ahead and just tackle all of that. Now, starting with, let's just get this one out of the way, Goku. This is probably, I think, yeah, this is the only Goku on this list. Now, you might be wondering, Matt, what are you going to take from Goku from this arc? We already have plenty of Kid Gokus from that look like this in this arc. What would you do? I would pick his snow outfit. This is the outfit that Suno gives him before he runs off and faces Muscle Tower. It is one of those deep cut, very unique Goku outfits that you could take and make a Masterlise out of, and I think a lot of people would appreciate that. I know I do. Anytime they do Goku and they put him in a new outfit, I think that's super cool to see, so I would love to see more of that. Even though he doesn't spend a whole lot of time in this outfit, I just think it's a really cool look for him, so I would love to see Bandai tackle this as a Masterlise figure. All right, moving on. How about the leader of the Red Ribbon Army, General Red? General Red? Red. Yeah, Commander Red. He's the commander. Commander Red, our short king. He's not really a king. He sucks as a person. But yeah, Commander Red would be another great addition. I think Bandai could really get away with doing a lot of these characters, especially like in an EX set. Just because he's not very big, so they can go all out with like, hey, he's got black clothes, so there's not a lot in terms of paint and shading that we need to apply there. So they can really go like with a more minimalist look for Commander Red. And even though he's not like a super popular character, he is one of the main characters. He's basically the main antagonist of the entire arc. So having a Red Ribbon Army type of set without him included at some point would be kind of a disservice. So I would love to see Commander Red as a character in this series. All right, I'm going to try not to mix up all the colors here, but there's also General White. General White is the leader of Muscle Tower. Again, he doesn't really do a whole lot of fighting. He doesn't really do much, but he is the main antagonist of that point of the arc. He leads Muscle Tower. So he commands all of the characters that Goku fights to get to the top. He commands them on what to do, and he's kind of the orchestrator of everything. He even ends up shooting Goku and like pisses Android 8 off, so you know, he still does something to create some sort of a reaction with Goku before he's ultimately killed off. But yeah, General White would be interesting. We decided to go with his full getup. There is a point when they get up there, he takes off his sweater and he's just got the wife beater on, but we're like, nah, let's put him in that ugly green sweater with the scarf. Scarves are cool. So General White is another pick from this arc that we would like to see. All right, another color, another character, another color. Vice Admiral Black. Vice Admiral Black kind of ends up being the final antagonist of the arc, which is very strange when you think about it, but hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles. But yeah, Vice Admiral Black would be a very cool choice, specifically in the Red Ribbon Army mecha suit. Having him on his own would be fine, but I think it would be way cooler to see him in the giant mecha armor that he fights Goku in, because again, yeah, that's how he fights Goku. And they even pointed out at the beginning of the DBS superhero movie when Goku plows through the body and he explodes. So I think just having that, we don't have like any mecha figures, I think, in Masterlise. So seeing that as a figure would be super awesome and a great callback to a big moment in Dragon Ball's history. All right, I have one more leading figure in the Red Ribbon Army platoon, and it's my favorite one. I think this is my favorite choice in this entire list, and that would be General Blue. General Blue is, he's a gay man who is disgusted by women. He could paralyze you with his eyes. Very silly character, right? Just so silly. Definitely an homage to, you know, a point of history, a certain world war, and a type of character, right? But very interesting. And we would want to see him, you know, fitted and dripped out, full uniform, not shirtless or anything like that. I think having him in full uniform would look very cool as a figure. If they want to have him posed up like he's ready for duty or something, that would be awesome. But I think General Blue is one of the cooler characters that Goku ends up fighting throughout this arc, just because he's very wacky and he has, you know, different powers, and he kind of puts up a bit of a fight with some of the characters. So I want to see General Blue. Let's make it happen. All right, don't think I was going to skip over Muscle Tower and just say, hey, yeah, General White. No, there's plenty of Muscle Tower love on this list. I think we actually prioritized Muscle Tower, if I'm being honest. So let's start off with Major Metallitron. I think his name is Major Metallic in the original sub, so I'll probably just call him Metallic. But yeah, Metallic is cool. This is a character that definitely already is on Bandai's mind because he has a Dragon Archive figure. So usually when I see a Dragon Archive figure, that makes me think that Bandai is at least considering that character for some sort of Masterlise in the future, because we've seen it many times. We've seen it with Raditz. We've seen it with I'm blanking, but you know what I'm talking about. But I would love to see Major Metallic in Masterlise. They can even do a Masterlise Plus where he's sitting in the chair, just like his Dragon Archive, which would be very funny visually to see the archive next to his Masterlise version. So if they want to do one of the characters, Major Metallic would probably be my favorite from Muscle Tower to see on this list. All right, another character, another one from Muscle Tower, and that is Ninja Murasaki. Ninja Murasaki is definitely one of the more comical characters Goku fights in Muscle Tower. There are so many freaking gags with this guy. He's just such a non-threat to Goku. All he does is waste his time, basically. But that's kind of the flair of him, the charm. It's just Toriyama's comedy on full display. You know, if they want to even do like him landing on the power pole, going up his butt, that would be awesome. But in all seriousness, having a Ninja Murasaki as a Masterlise figure would be great. I think a lot of people would be like, who is this character? Maybe here in the West, but I know Japan would love to see a comical character like Ninja Murasaki. All right, we have 3 characters left on this list, and we'll wrap up Muscle Tower with the only member left that we have not covered yet that Goku has to fight, and that is Buen. I think his name's Buen. I'll put it here. His name's on the screen. He's here. He's the one when like they're almost at the top and then they send them to that basement and he's big and squishy and stuff. I forget his name. I'm so sorry. And I just watched this arc like not that long ago. I guess maybe that he's a little forgettable and he made it to the top 10, but we wanted to prioritize Muscle Tower characters. And this one does give Goku some trouble. You know, Kamehameha doesn't work and regular moves don't work. Goku has to use his mind and bring in the cold to freeze this guy in order to defeat him. But yeah, it's a big monster character. They don't have to do a huge figure like a Masterlise Extra. He could also be like Ox King or Dodoria size if you're familiar with those Masterlise figures. And I think he would be perfectly fine in that type of way. So if they want to hit us with another deep cut character, whether it's manga colors or anime colors, I think it would be really cool to see. I think in the anime he's pink. I don't know if he's a different color in the manga off the top of my head. But hey, another pink monster would be a big boy that we would love to see. All right, of course, don't think I forgot about this boy. I know a lot of people, I think this is the most recommended character from this arc that people would like to see. And yep, here it is. My brain's working again. He already has a Dragon Archive, so he's definitely on the mind at Bandai. And it's Android 8. Is he? I think he might be one of the only androids we don't have yet, where it's like him and Super 17. Android 8 is a beloved character. It's Hachan, or Aider in the dub. He is just a kind-hearted android. He doesn't like to fight, but he's actually really strong in the anime. I think he's stronger than Goku at the time that they meet, but he doesn't like to fight. So he only unleashes his rage against General White. But if they want to replicate the Dragon Archive where he's pissed off, that would make an awesome Masterlise figure. However, I do want to see, you know, maybe his more kinder, gentler character, as that's, you know, closer to who he is. But if they wanted to do a pissed off version, I'd be happy either way. But yeah, Android 8 is definitely the most common request that I see in the comment section from the Red Ribbon arm. And finally, can you guess who I chose? Now this character is technically not a Dragon Ball character. They appear in the Red Ribbon Army arc as Goku is chasing down General Blue after he takes the Dragon Balls. And it is a very special guest canon appearance that makes Dr. Slump and Dragon Ball take place in the same universe. And yes, it's a Raleigh. We specifically thought, hey, we should do a Raleigh with her two little fairies with her. I've never watched or read Dr. Slump, so forgive me if I don't remember the names of her little fairies, if they have names. But having like a Masterlise Plus of her with them would be super cool. You know, she's doing her run with her arms up and everything. Arale is just, it would be an awesome figure to have, not only as a Red Ribbon Army character, but also an homage to Toriyama. You know, Toriyama was known as a gag mangaka far before he did Dragon Ball. Dr. Slump was incredibly successful for Toriyama. So even though it's not as recognizable here in the West, in Japan, I think a lot of people would really love to see that, especially if she got to be featured in a Masterlise EX set of some sort. So Arale is one of the better choices, in my opinion, on this list, and I would love to see her as a Masterlise. But that's our list, guys. Please let us know your list down in the comment section below. What top 10 characters, forms, designs from the Red Ribbon Army arc would you like to see? What list do you want to see us tackle next that we haven't done yet? And let us know what you think of this list. Did you like it? Were there some choices on here that you thought were stupid? Let me know in the comment section. I want to hear you. And if you made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, join our Discord community. The link is in the description below, so that way you can have these discussions with us and share your collection and just talk with other Dragon Ball enthusiasts. And if you want to go even further beyond and supporting the channel, consider becoming a YouTube member starting at $3. And if you want to take part in our regular monthly giveaway, our $10, $15, and $20 members have a chance to win Crane figures, Ichiban Kuji figures, and entire Ichiban Kuji sets. But I think that's all I got for you guys today. So until the next video, I will see you all later.